Hey guys, so I am here with a different kind of tag video today. As you can see, I have Riley with me. I saw this tag going around on YouTube and I just had to take part, especially given the current situation and circumstances with Riley. Excuse me if I look a mess. I just got home and it is pouring buckets out, but he is super happy that I'm home, aren't you, buddy? Okay, he is purring like crazy, so I figured this was the best time to do this. So this is called the Furry Friend Tag, and it is just a tag about our pets, our beloved pets. So let's get started. Let's see, I'll put my questions over here so I can see them better. Okay, so the first question is, what is your pet's name? And I'm sure you all know his name is Riley. Right, buddy? Can you say hi to everybody? He's just happy purring right now. Okay, what kind of pet is it and what breed? So obviously Riley is a cat. He is a, I think they said he was like a medium haired. He's kind of short hair, but he's a little bit long haired here too. So he's like a medium haired tabby. How long have you had your pet? We got Riley in September of 2008. So that would mean we've had him how many years? We have had him for 7 years, guys. We had him for 7 years. Yes. Question number 4 is, how did you get your pet? Well, we were at the Canadian National Exhibition one summer, as we often go, and I happened to notice that the SPCA had a spot set up there, which I never noticed before. And, you know, Alex and I had just moved in together a couple of months before, and we both had to leave our cats at our parents' house because we didn't want to take them from their usual home, obviously. So Sneaker stayed with my mom, that was our cat at the time, and Alex's cat, who's still living, by the way, Maggie, stayed at his house. We were missing having a cat, and so anyways, I said, let's go in the SPCA just to look, and we saw this little guy. We saw you in a cage, and immediately he was meowing at me. As we all know, he's a very vocal cat. And I was missing a vocal cat because I had had a cat named Boots, who was also very vocal. And she had passed away a couple of years before, and I really wanted a chatty cat. And I said, oh my God, I love him, let's get him. But of course, we were at the fair. We had no way of bringing him home because we didn't bring the car. We were traveling by bus. We didn't have any supplies or anything. So we went home and decided to think about it, and I found a website for the place, and Riley was on the website. Yes, your picture, I still saved your picture from the website. Your picture is on the website. And I kept going and checking every single day for an entire week. And every single day he was still there, still available for adoption. So I said, let's go, we have to go. So the next weekend, which was like exactly 1 week after we saw him, we went and got him. So he was adopted from the shelter, and like I said, how old is your pet is the next question, which I said we thought he was about 10 years old because his previous owners, the sheet that they filled out when they surrendered him to the shelter, they said that he was 3 years old. So we assumed that he is 10, but as we know, the vet was just saying at his last appointment that she thinks he might be a little bit older, but she's not too sure. So we're not really sure on that. I think he's about to jump down, aren't you, buddy? Okay, number 6. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? What's some quirky things about your personality, Riley? He is just a very vocal cat, for one thing. He is very picky and finicky with food. He will only eat dry cat food, and he will eat his treats. I will not say the word or else he'll go crazy. But other than that, he will not eat any canned cat food. He will not eat any human food, nothing. He won't eat tuna, he won't eat salmon. He doesn't like catnip, he doesn't like honeysuckle, and he does not even care for laser pointer toys. He's a very funny cat that way. And yeah, he likes to play. We can get him playing sometimes with toys, but he's not super interested in playing very much. And he's funny in that he really likes to be around us all the time. He pretty much will have to be in the same room as we are anytime that we're in that room. And yeah, so he just likes to be around us. He will sometimes run up and down the apartment hallway like a lunatic, and will meow like this really weird meow that's like, wow, wow. But I think most cats do that because both of my other cats did the same thing. And he'll usually do it if he's playing with a toy, or if we've suddenly left the room and it's like he can't find us or something, or like at night when we'll turn off the lights and go to bed, he'll do that until he realizes, oh, they're in the bedroom, and then he'll come and join us on the bed. Number 7, what does your relationship with your pet mean to you? It means a lot to me. He keeps me company when I'm not feeling well. Like all last week when I was homesick, he was right like glued to me the whole time, keeping me company, right? Oh, he's ready to go. He's ready to go, huh? Yeah, he keeps me company. He's my buddy, right, buddy? You're my buddy? Riley? Now he's quiet, eh? Yeah, so, you know, my pets are like my children. Like any cats that I've had, they're like my baby. You're my baby, Riley. You're my baby. Yeah. He just snorted at me. He was like, okay, so, anyways, it means a lot to me. I love him to bits, and I just never get tired of his cuteness and his soft fur. It's so, so soft, especially the fur right behind his ears. Number 8, what are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? So he's not like as affectionate as he is, and as he likes to sit with us and stuff like that. He's not a real big cuddly cat, although in the last year or 2 he's allowed it more. I can pick him up now and he will like stay at least for like 5 minutes or so, and he'll actually start purring sometimes, and I'll feel his paw kind of like almost like knead on my arm. So I like to pick him up if he'll let me, and lately I like it because I'll kind of like put my face near him and he'll actually nudge it a little bit, which is new. It really has taken him a long time to like really allow affection. He was a very skittish cat when we got him, and I don't know if it had to do with, you know, being in the shelter and whatever, but it's taken time, but he's slowly come around. But he has always been near us from day one that we brought him home. Like, I think his first night here, like by morning time, he was sleeping on the bed with us. So, and I just like when I'm sitting watching TV and he'll just come up and he'll sit beside me, or he'll just come and like lay by my legs and he'll just let me pet his head and he'll purr. I love putting my head up to him and listening to him purr. I just love that sound. It's so like comforting and calming. And the last question, number 9, what are your nicknames for your pet? So I generally always call him Riley. Right, Riley? But sometimes, if you're getting into mischief, which is very rare, I mean, on the rare occasion we'll catch him jump up on the island, which has just been lately. Although I do know he probably does it quite often when we're not here, because sometimes we'll come home and find kitty litter up on our island. But we don't really eat at the island very much, so it's not a big deal, but we clean it up and everything. But his thing is, for some reason, he's obsessed with trying to get into our crawl space. And it's not that there's really anything that can hurt him in there. I just don't like him going in there because it's really closed in. We have a lot of stuff stored in there, and he's actually punctured a couple of my Space Saver bags with his back claws, because it's the only thing I can think of how a hole would get in my Space Saver bags. And I just don't really like him back there because I'm always afraid he's gonna get stuck or something and then he won't be able to get out. But he will just sometimes, you'll all of a sudden hear like the door to the crawl space clanging, and I don't know how he manages to do it, but he manages to whack it enough that it comes out of the little clip and he gets in there. But anyways, I'm getting off base. Nicknames. I don't know, I guess sometimes I'll call him a little rascal or a little bum if he's getting into mischief or if he's being silly. Like sometimes when like he'll meow a lot at us and just like roll over and want like 1,000,001 belly rubs, I'll be like, oh, you're such a little bum. Or I'll call him like rascal, or like sometimes I'll call him, what's that other thing that I call him sometimes? Weasel. I'll call him a little weasel sometimes, but other than that, like, I don't really have like a nickname. I mean, I call him baby, I guess, a lot. But pretty much Riley is what I call him. So anyways, he is now off to drink water and food, so he's completely out of this video now. But anyways, I just really wanted to take part in this. I thought it would be cute to do. It's the Furry Friend Tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can see me because I'm not really sure if I set up the camera right, so we'll have to find out. But I would definitely love it if anyone out there that has a furry friend, you know, make the Furry Friend Tag video. And I mean, if you want, you can do a different video for each pet if you have more than one pet. I would love to learn about the animals in your lives, fur babies, if you will. But I definitely want to tag Evonne and Herlonda, because I know that they have some fur babies, and I know there's probably others and I just can't think of them right now, but I'm opening it up to everyone essentially, but I really would love to see it from Evonne and Herlonda. But like I said, anyone out there, I'm saying I tag all of you. Take part in this Furry Friend Tag. I think it'll be really fun. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.